I would just like to give my perspective as a former student of Maryland State Public School Systems. I'm currently a student at the University of Maryland School of Law working with the Public Health Clinic. But before that, I went to public school in Rockville, Maryland, Montgomery County. When I was in 7th grade, I had a teacher who everybody loved. He was my English teacher. Kids would go to his class for lunch, hang out with him. About halfway through the year, around this point in the semester, it came out that he sexually abused one of my classmates. And everything that he did took on a different meaning. The foosball table in his room, his willingness to meet with students, the rise that he was willing to give to kids back to their house. Looking back at it, hindsight is 20/20. It was clear these were grooming techniques. And that's why this bill is so important. It's a preemptive strike. It helps principals, teachers, parents identify these individuals who have done things that don't rise to the level of criminal conduct that would otherwise tip off principals not to hire these individuals. The weeks following that news, when it broke, my community was devastated. There were counselors in and out of school every single day. Kids had to leave class. Teachers lost faith in the administration. Kids were being pulled from school every single day. And for months, it disrupted our lives. I think if it can happen in Montgomery County, Maryland, it can happen anywhere, and it happens everywhere in our state. This is a common sense bill. It's a small ask. I know people who are teachers and at the administrative level, and they want to know these things about the people they hire. They don't want to be responsible for hiring a person who ends up sexually abusing an 11-year-old boy or girl. When I started working on this bill, I looked back into that story. I found out that the teacher who sexually abused my classmate had worked at a prior school in Montgomery County and was credibly accused of doing the exact same thing. So essentially, he just picked up his foosball table, carried it right to my middle school, and found a new victim. I was devastated by that. This bill would have saved my friend and saved my community from a lot of hardship. And I urge you to pass it. Thank you.
Thank you. Dr. Latorno?
Thank you. Dr. Latorno was not able to stay. I am Wendy Lane. I'm a pediatrician, and I'm chair of the